Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A secret mission, a treacherous desert, and a bounty on two heads. In the darkest hour of early Islam, the fate of a nascent faith rested not just on two men, but on the silent, unwavering courage of a young woman. At just 18 years old, Asma bint Abu Bakr faced an impossible task, to be the hidden lifeline for Prophet Muhammad. And her own father, Abu Bakr, as they lay concealed in a desert cave, haunted by every warrior in Makkah. Her every step was a gamble with death. Makkah was a city boiling with fury. The message of Islam, pure and uncompromising, challenged the very foundations of its polytheistic society. The Quraysh, custodians of their idols, saw their power eroding. Their leaders convened, plotting to end the Prophet Muhammad. Once and for all, they swore a pact, a bloody oath, to silence the voice that called to the one God, Allah SWT. The air in Makkah was thick with tension. Every shadow seemed to hide an enemy, every whisper carried a threat. The Prophet Muhammad, guided by divine wisdom, knew his time in Makkah was ending. A new chapter awaited in Madinah, a journey known as the Hijra, the migration. But between Makkah and Madinah lay a perilous path, a journey filled with pursuers eager for the reward offered for his capture. Under the cloak of night, the Prophet Muhammad slipped away from his home, accompanied by his closest companion, Abu Bakr. Their destination was not immediately Madinah, but a hidden refuge. They sought the Cave of Thawr, a remote sanctuary in the mountains south of Makkah, to evade their trackers. This was a strategic move, a diversion, buying precious time. But secrecy alone would not sustain them. They needed food, water, and vital intelligence about the courageous pursuit. This was where Asma, Abu Bakr's daughter, stepped forward. She was entrusted with a duty that demanded incredible bravery and cunning. She would be the bridge between the hunted and the world outside, the silent guardian of the most critical journey in Islamic history. Each day, as the sun began its descent, Asma would prepare provisions. Her heart pounded with a mixture of fear and determination. The path to the Cave of Thawr was treacherous, winding through rocky terrain, under the watchful eyes of Makkah spies. Yet, she made the journey, day after day, a silent shadow carrying the hope of a new future. Imagine the weight of that secret. To walk among those who wished harm upon our father and the Prophet. To listen to their plans, to gather information without betraying a flicker of emotion. It was an act of profound self-control and loyalty. She had to maintain an outward facade of normalcy, while carrying the heaviest burden of responsibility. When she reached the cave, she would deliver the food and news, her presence a brief, reassuring light in the darkness. Her brother, Abdullah, would spend his days in Makkah, listening to the gossip, gleaning intelligence about the courageous movements. Then, under the cover of night, he would secretly report back to the cave, his words a lifeline of information. But how did she carry the provisions? There was no bag, no satchel that wouldn't draw suspicion. In an act of spontaneous brilliance, Asma tore her wide waist belt, or an-nitaqayn, into two pieces. With one piece, she tied the food and water skins. With the other, she secured her clothing. This simple, resourceful act would forever earn her an honor title. The Quraysh were relentless. Their search parties combed the desert, following every trail, questioning every passerby. They were so close, their footsteps echoing outside the very cave where the Prophet and Abu Bakr lay hidden. It was a moment of terrifying proximity, where only the thinnest veil of divine protection separated them from capture. They offered a huge reward for the Prophet's capture, 100 camels, a fortune that spurred many to join the hunt. The pressure on the Muslim community in Makkah was immense. Every day brought new threats, new interrogations. Asma, with her daily journeys, was constantly exposed to this escalating danger. One day, the menacing figure of Abu Jahl, one of the fiercest opponents of Islam, stormed into Abu Bakr's home. He demanded to know the whereabouts of the Prophet. And Abu Bakr, as Asma, facing the full force of his rage, stood her ground. Her heart must have been pounding, but her face showed no fear, no hint of the colossal secret she guarded. Abu Jahl, frustrated by her apparent ignorance, demanded to know where her father was. Asma, with a calm that defied the threat, replied, "I do not know." Enraged by her composure and lack of information, Abu Jahl, in a fit of uncontrolled fury, struck her. The blow was so forceful it dislodged her earring. This was the true test of her resolve. To endure physical violence, to face down the most feared man in Makkah, and still protect the secret. She did not break. She did not betray the trust placed in her. Her silence was a shield, her courage an impenetrable fortress against the enemy's wrath. The fate of the Hijra hung in that precise moment. This act of profound bravery, the splitting of her belt for sustenance, the enduring of Abu Jahl's strike, earned her the eternal title, that an-nitaqayn, the woman of the two belts. Her resourcefulness, her resilience, and her unwavering faith became etched into the annals of Islamic history. Her actions were not just acts of service, but acts of spiritual devotion. After 3 days and nights in the cave, the immediate danger had passed. The search parties had given up, believing their trail had gone cold. It was time for the Prophet Muhammad and Abu Bakr, as to continue their journey to Madinah. Asma's mission was complete, but her legacy had just begun. The journey to Madinah was still arduous, but the most perilous phase, the evasion in the cave, was behind them. The steadfastness of Asma and her family had provided the crucial window of opportunity needed for the Prophet to escape Makkah's clutches and lay the foundations for a new Muslim community. Asma's story reminds us that courage takes many forms. It is not always found on the battlefield, but often in the quiet, steadfast acts of loyalty and sacrifice. Her youth did not diminish her strength. Instead, it highlighted the extraordinary depth of her faith and commitment to the Prophet and the message of Islam. She was not a warrior with a sword, but a guardian with a secret, a provider with a torn belt, and a daughter whose actions shaped the course of history. Her example teaches us the profound impact of individual conviction, how one person's courage can illuminate a path for generations. Her steadfastness in the face of immense pressure, her quick thinking with the belt, and her silent endurance of torment from Abu Jahl, all culminated in the successful passage of the Prophet to Madinah. This journey was not merely a physical move, but a spiritual rebirth for the entire nascent Muslim community. The Hijra was a turning point, marking the beginning of the Islamic calendar and the establishment of the first Muslim state. Without the hidden network of support provided by Asma and her family, this pivotal moment might have been tragically different. Her sacrifice ensured a future for the message of Allah SWT. Asma bint Abu Bakr lived a long life, filled with further acts of piety and wisdom. She passed away at the age of 100, leaving behind a legacy not just of physical bravery, but of intellectual and spiritual strength. She was a woman of immense knowledge and unwavering faith, a true pillar of the early Muslim community. Her story is a beacon for all who seek strength in adversity, a testament to how ordinary individuals, fueled by extraordinary faith, can play a monumental role in divine plans. Asma's courage, resourcefulness, and unwavering loyalty are lessons that transcend time, echoing through generations as a reminder of true conviction. If Asma's incredible story of courage and sacrifice moved you, please consider giving this video a like. Your support helps our channel reach more brothers and sisters around the world, spreading these inspiring narratives. Subscribe to Sacred Ayat for more cinematic Quran stories that delve into the profound lessons and untold heroism of our rich history. Share this powerful account with someone who needs to be reminded of the strength found in faith, making it a sadaqah yoriyah, an ongoing charity. And in the comments below, tell us which Quranic story you would like us to explore next. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.